Hello again, YouTube. Um, so before I start, I realized it's kind of an amateur hour. I've not introduced myself. Um, so glad to meet you. My name is Israel. Um, so anyway, I'd like to follow up on the video I posted yesterday. I've mentioned several times that of what I'm allowed to say, I will say. And I didn't stop that video yesterday. It stopped. So take that however you want to. But I will say this. I went back and watched it, which I don't normally do. And it was that was a really awesome moment between me and the Holy Spirit. Um, it changed my whole perspective on everything. It was really a blessing. That has plagued me for a long time, and um, I don't know. I'm not saying that I didn't do wrong, because I did, but I saw someone who was taken advantage of, and I had never looked at it like that before. Um, and it took that for me to see that. And I'm very thankful that that happened. So, um, thank you, Lord. So I'm not going to continue with that story per se, because it's kind of graphic, really. Um, and it's not going to, I don't think it's going to further anything. Um, I will tell you this. It was that night I had came home from work, and I was in a panic, because and I didn't mention this before. Well, something was happening at work. I was hearing things. This was at the beginning of the being able to see in the spirit. To see in the spirit, it's like all your senses work. You can hear things, you can smell things, you can feel things, and you see things. Um, and I didn't know what was going on. And I had all what I did think was going on was not. Basically, everything that I'd ever been exposed to, um, particularly in the conspiracy theory world, or aliens, or the government and all this other nonsense. Um, I was experiencing it all, like everything that I was told will happen was happening. When I don't say like somebody told me, but like in the stuff I was watching. Um, and my parents were trying to calm me down. They were like, "This is not. You're not making any sense," and I wasn't making any sense. Um, and my mom asked me if I thought this was a demonic attack, and I remember so clearly being, no, this is not a demonic attack. Whatever I said after that. Um, and my mom was saying, look, this is either coming from somewhere good or somewhere evil. And this seems evil to me. And if it's coming from somewhere evil, then that's demonic. And I wouldn't hear it. I just simply wouldn't hear it. And they gave me, she gave me from one of her friends, like a deliverance prayer of sorts. And I'm sure my dad prayed. And in retrospect, you would think that I would have seen God like throwing up his hands like, whoa, slow down, what are you doing? Stop. But I was, I mean, I don't presume to know his thoughts, but anyway. I will say this about that. From where the video cut off. So something comes in the house and this stuff happens. And then those entities leave. And I immediately know. I have just been robbed. I have just been tricked. I thought I was tricking somebody. No. It's the other way around. And I was different at that point. I was different than I'd ever been. And I went upstairs and I was angry. I was so angry. And scared and sad. And as I went by the bathroom, my dad was getting up off the floor. And this is like, it's not light out yet. It's just before dawn. And I kind of snapped at him. What are you doing? And he said, I was praying. And I mean, my dad prays all the time, but I've never seen, and he may do this every day, I don't know, but I had never seen him in a prone position on the floor praying. But I do remember I'm going to fast forward a long time, because between that day and the day that I made the first video that I made, the day that I'm speaking about, maybe we'll talk about that later. But it was bad, very bad. Um, but anyway, on a lighter note, so after I had started walking with God, like basically, He's like going through my life. Not like from a toddler, but just like different things that have happened, just different encounters, different decisions, and that moment came up with my dad praying in the floor, and I was in a Taco Bell parking lot getting lunch, and he he said your dad's prayers were answered. And so I immediately started texting him. I don't know how many times I had to rewrite it because I couldn't see the screen. So my point is, God is faithful. And if you pray for your children, He will deliver them. Again, my name is Israel, and if you've taken the time to watch this, I thank you, and may God bless you.